Well, on this time, I want for welcoming our studio, Honorable Abdul Kabo. Good morning, sir, and welcome to the program.
Good morning, Sambola. Good morning, 98. Good morning to me people in Salon.
All right. Honorable, before we come to the main issue of the Auditor General and indemnity within government thing, let's just look at the APC party in general update. Waiting really the happen at the APC party.
Of course, the APC party, they currently on registration and verification exercises. And we see recently the Women's Congress themselves call a conference where we go now the party headquarters. And as recent as this week, they done so, we see the also now the party then get the regional pistol we then do. We also attract a lot of party supporters. So like I said, the party they move on, though the party getting own challenges, internal challenges where all political party can get, but the party they move on and the party they operate as a political party.
Then challenging the mainly now they come out and now people they about more in terms of divide in the opposition. We really they prove otherwise, like the party not the one any dysfunctional at this moment.
Well, interestingly speaking, APC on several occasions don't prove them. At a particular point in time, division can be. But when we very close to getting the power, you see unity they come because we all believe say we priority for be the suffering masses. We priority for be the people the way they undergo waiting and they undergo so. And we as a party individually, people APC don't prove on several occasions that people need and they swallow their own individual ego for make sure say we save the democracy of this country and we save the party as well.
Apart from the law, Honorable, where the 1995 APC Act on a change and amend, anything don't change in terms of people where they aspire, because despite the committee have been set fair enough to say they identify one person, then they come with division, but still the number of people we still wants the power, still many. This occurrence now the APC native we don't drive from 2018 to now. It seems like say that situation they still now they divide the party.
Well, I believe say APC as a democratic party, not for limit anybody we get the intention for aspire for position. Once you qualify for the position, now you right for aspire. And one thing we also clear, it not mean say because person they aspire for waiting you want na the party, the person are you enemy. Under a democratic atmosphere, everybody get for getting rights, everybody get for make sure say utilizing rights. All you want the way they aspire, now their own personal rights than they. And me not feel say them for be anybody in enemy because themselves they aspire for that position. They as so say with that kind mentality, they as a political party, we go able to sail through. We not for limit people we not for make sure say we micromanage people this is not a political party, and I believe so we forgive level playing field so everybody will get interest or anybody will aspire for anything.
Okay, Honorable, let me say, coming away from the issues around the political party, we directly represent the parliament to APC. Logo back na parliament. This is second term na office now we the one as member of parliament. And after the 2023 general election, them upon for select you as the leader of opposition at parliament. So it means I carry the mantle of leadership for the opposition over 53 members of parliament. We come on APC. Throughout this particular term so far, what do you think about decisions and what parliaments don't make, we opposition no really glad about?
Of course, basically for Sawa express me profound thanks and appreciation to the party for the confidence where the party repose in me for lead the team in parliament. I always say this all over the world, in every parliament, you get majority, you get minority. You get the party we get the numbers, you get the party we not get the numbers. And parliament decisions, they based on voting. But it not mean say because you not get the number for win votes na the parliament they all over the world, you for left parliament or you not get nothing for do na parliament. No. The function of the minority in a parliament now for ensure say they hear out them views and give government alternative solutions to most of the problems that we government they face. If government no listen the minority, is up to government, and the minority will use them for all government accountable. That when this thing go na parliament, when that thing they go na parliament, this was our position, and this narrative we see na parliament, and government not listen to we. So all over the world, the only parliament where, as you say, they been get equal number na Ghana. When the government bench get 27 MPs, opposition gets 27 MPs, there we mean get one independent MP in Ghana. We also don't declare for the government. We don't make government bench now, don't get 28 MPs. So we say because me a minority, we can't vote, we know they win votes, we know for air out reviews. This now one of the reasons then we make weaker with the initiative of this monthly press conference for inform the public as to waiting with the do na parliament, waiting with the decide, and waiting a lot of things don't happen at parliament. We basically we no go favor as opposition. We can get your alternative, position. I can remember the time where they go with Edmond Alpha for go approve. As opposition MPs, we get your alternative position. Say no, we no go involve in the approval because we state the reasons very clearly. You see, also we then go with the Finance Act of 2020. We said get 2023. We've been get with position we'll make very clear, and we get with alternative motions that we raise. So as opposition MPs, we not go be happy with most of the decision, but waiting our responsibility in a parliament now for make sure say we air out we position and make we position public, let the citizens then know say this nine have been the position of the opposition MP. They could not win the vote, but then get them position very clearly where then go use for all government accountable when things go wrong.
All right. Well, Honorable Lorry drive away small from the APC party and which you don't they do. Now, let's look at the main issue where you there for talk about. That's now the government in decision for pull the Auditor General in deputy. We this don't be concerned to this thing don't take for over 2 years before its tribunal set. First of all, waiting on a position.
We position very clear. Firstly, because we know say parliament nine therefore be nine the buck they stop at. We make sure say we judiciously follow, waiting they happen before it gets to parliament. So even when they've been there on the tribunal proceedings, we mean they closely monitor the process and make sure say we get waiting they happen there. Firstly, we position very clear. Firstly, we feel as opposition MP, we get the idea and knowledge say the Auditor General and Deputy behave professionally. Because according to the press release, we make consultation with both local and international stakeholders in auditing. And we come for realize them follow strictly the procedures as provided for in their own code where them for undergo. Then get their own standards that we then set with international standards. And there we assumptions then they are not only assumptions, but you go agree with me, say, recently we get within the ICASEL do, when the auditing institution as alone as a whole, the release where they make, for make sure say them vindicate Lara and Tamba Momo, because then are the professional body. Anything within they say it geared towards them code, it geared towards them practices. And we also don't listen from Intosai, when are the international auditing body. We also don't. So they ask ourselves the question, say no, if them people there when are their own profession, this don't vindicate them to people there, say they're not doing nothing wrong. I'm not feel say, government for pursue the removal in office.
Okay.
Okay, Honorable, we can continue for watch at most of voting when I highlight that on a particular press statement, the way I think about 5 or 6 pages document when I put together. But this whole thing don't start since 2021 to now. Why now? Why am I not be done come out clear at that time and try for set the record straight? Maybe perhaps we not for don't get to say we get the elected this. So
Well, possibly something we get for come to you, you the wait till reach you. You know they go meet on a road. We know say the buck get for stop at Parliament. The tribunal report get for be laid in the well of Parliament. Now that end we your opinion very important and very necessary. So now that make because them don't lay the report in Parliament, we feel say we for make we opinion, we position very clear, to the public and advise the president, on the way forward.
what do I also think about the people them we been take part of when have been the set of people them we see them at the tribunal so far the selection process? What do I think about that one?
Well, we feel say they listen more to non-expert advice or witness them than they listen to the expert advice. Because we make for understand that during the process, during the tribunal, they interview the head of Intosai, then get interview from the ICASL and all, and then people and then are the professional auditing institutions them. So then get the standards them. And according to them, in no way then to people that go against the codes of ethics or then people that go against them the professional performance, you see. So we basically base we premise on the expert opinion than just the testimony of the non-expert witness.
You look at the tribunal. The tribunal now like a high court coming with people and with wealth of experience in terms of the law. Then put together a committee with government appoint certain people, retired judge, then come together and they look at the whole issue of professional misconduct. When una they take this una decision, una look at the situation at that time we been prevail, considering the circumstances, we make them deem am as professional misconduct.
Interestingly, if I can just read a section of the publication where the Institute of Chartered Accounting of Sierra Leone do, they say just an excerpt. He say they acted in the best interest of the public, upheld professional standards, and adhere to international auditing standards and guidelines. There were no instances of professional misconduct or ethical breaches as outlined in the ICASL Code of Ethics and Intosai Standards. So then they clearly tell you, say, they are guided by even if you look the Audit Act, it tell you, say, them for always perform them function in line with, international standard. We get the Institute of Chartered Accountants, their own code of ethics. Then we get also the Intosai standards. They adhere strictly by that. And one thing where we for always know now the independence of the institutions, then they are not bounded for go by waiting government think or anybody in a government think. Then get their own rules and regulation, then get their own code of ethics. It just feel like journalists misbehave, slash una get on your own code of ethics, una they look at and say no, this person here, waiting he do so, he not correct. This person waiting he do so, he not tell well. So based on the conclusion, because then in their institutions there then do independent investigation into the matter. So this now then committee reports where clearly states say no, they're not go against the code of ethics.
Yeah. I they look at two things now. Focus. You dey talk this now experts them. We know the independent audit code and standard I4B. Then there are certain people where they talk about the principle of the rule of law and how we behave and the things then we could do to person we employ you. where you go beyond the boundary where not done not being government position
Okay,
where they argue.
Briefly, you go help me on how they go beyond the boundaries, sir.
Now, the government position where them be they argue now the fact that if you ask for something and then present them to you, you go beyond again, where not to even a direct process you use, but certainly you go like say you want to go find something negatively to a certain company and come for presenter like like that of which hunting. Now that kind of situation they watch.
Okay, let just answer this question where you did try for present. Firstly, within the audit, if you read within the ISA 240 and ISSAI 2240 states, it states say if you present a document to the auditor, then the auditor gets anything for doubt. Now that document the auditor get two things the way they do. Two things there. Firstly, if he either go employ the services of an expert for like can prove say this document to doubt can prove say this document is authentic, or then directly contact the third party. And when then they contact the third party, nothing no dey na them code of ethics we tell you say you for tell the auditee say we dey contact the third party for verify this document. And waiting very, very clear. Now that if then they verify,
but normally in the principle of audit, when then they send audit in a situation where the auditor then gets issue with a particular document, then go back to the auditor and write say we get problem.
No, not also the code of ethics say. Now that make I don't read clearly the one that we are experts in auditing, we are the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Sierra Leone. They don't say the people then go according to the codes of ethics. So in no way they breach anything. Now, under normal circumstances, if Samola you present to me a document where the document gets problem, you understand, and I want to go verify the document because my own code of ethics tell me say I for verify from the third party directly. Me want go verify.
That's like if you not believe.
If anything
that if you think the problem dey.
Yes, I will tell you the problem then are the receipts the way they present, we make them go verify with third party.
Okay, we'll hold you down and first we'll come back, we will explain the problem that we've been dealing. Continue for the Utu inside the program. Now on attempt for let we relax first and go for a break.
Community Bank of Financial Services Association, where then they call FSA, where they all sign us alone because then a good party with good condition, where easy for the ordinary man.
They go guide you fine one, but how for manage your money, for change your life and your people them, now your community. Remember say, when you keep your money in a bank, where they near you not just they keep money for bye-bye, but you they help your community for go before.
So waiting you the wait. You be businessman or farmer, petit trader, sorry art posse, teacher or anybody, keep your money in any community bank or FSA where they near you and see how your life go better. Remember say, the bank here they are so take go for me and you.
Do you know you can transfer money, buy airtime, and pay all your utility bills in just a minute? You can have access to your account anytime, anywhere. Welcome to the world of fast and easy. GT Wall. With the GT Wall, you can transfer money from one GT Co account to another, pay utility bills, get account statements, get airtime, and check your balance. With GT Wall, you can buy Excel anytime, anywhere. You can go to App Store or Play Store on your iPhone and Android devices, download the app, and enjoy. GT Code. Wouldn't you rather bank with us?
Welcome back to the program. Good morning, sir. Welcome to you from the Society for Radio Democracy, 98.1 FM. I presenter Chang Nojala.
And Michael Sambola.
We come back to the Honorable Abdukar, but we don't talk on the process so far. We think the tribunal not take into consideration as to why they arrive at a particular decision. You could continue for Musa.
Yes, like I'm in the stages now. Sambola asked as to whether therefore inform the third party or not. We for no first waiting in the audit or waiting in the try for proof. This now receipts where they give the auditors them. Then they try for verify. It's different from when you try for verify account balance, such as bank, creditor, debtor, account balances. Then they different. In that day, you definitely get for inform the person we get in account. For sure, say yes, this we try for do this to your account. But when you present a receipt, say this receipt now from Sambola, I get this receipt. I no need for can tell you say I the ask Sambola, whether I give the receipt or not to give the receipt. It go lead to destruction of evidence. So now that I want to make very clear. And now members say the one of the standards that we say now that then for proof say something wrong with the receipt or something the way then do with the receipt where they not make clear to the auditors them before ever the then do verification on
before we go for the break. You say they can't explain now to the public waiting at the thing that will be wrong with the receipt.
Yes. Now, if you go to the tribunal,
and also the receipts come up from also somebody go and for no very interesting.
Now evidence them way, now exhibits the way they present.
Yes, but on a particular institution that we bring up the receipt and to the general.
The receipts now from Office of the President.
Okay.
Now they come out. If you look na the tribunal report, they make mention of the receipts there because they were exhibits them, present them, so now public documents them.
Yes.
So this receipts we this so now receipt where them present in receipt number 3377 we na Ocean Bay Hotel and Resort we na the Gambia. If you look, the cost for one room na the receipt per night now 1,825 pounds per night. 1,825 pounds per night na the Gambia, and when they say for 7 days, when you multiply 1,825 pounds by 7, you forget 12,775 pounds. But here they say 12,075. So meaning the multiplication of the unit price per room times 7 it not be the same.
No equivalent.
It's not equivalent to the one for 7 days. Then the room, in pound, one room na in pound in day. But the total naira it in dollars. So also then the end, if you look, even when you look outside and they say guest name, address, arriving date, arriving time, all not aligned. Like where if we align. So because of them doubts there, it give the auditors then the right for due confirmation with the third party.
But the thing say further clarification for being deal with the audit.
The law not tell them so. We as members of parliament ensure say we abreast ourselves with the code of ethics and we abreast ourselves with the law where they guide the operation.
So what be the explanation?
Then not tell them say in an event, then get anything for doubt. Now any document where they present to them, then get right for do third party confirmation.
Exactly. But normally when auditor then they come for audit a firm, company, institution, and immediately when they write, they look at an account and then things that the account get issue. then he writes again to the auditor for further clarification.
Well, I don't make this very clear. In fact, I read them directly from we position statement. It say, yes, let I just read one paragraph from there. It said this is obviously so because requesting for authorization before third-party inquiry may lead to destruction of evidence in the first place. It said the allegation for which the Auditor General was investigated relates to third-party confirmation of the authenticity of the document, which is clearly, when I listen this, it said which is clearly separate and distinct from third-party confirmation of account balance, such as bank creditors, debtors, account balance and all. So this different. When you the audit person in account, you know for do it without the person in consent. This now receipt you the verify. And it then I don't read and just no way state say, you get right for do a direct third party confirmation without recourse for let you go to the auditing.
Look back to the issues we happen as a result of the lodging we didn't do in Gambia. What's not the third party respond to the Auditor General at that time?
Well, we get now also this not for Gambia. This now the exchanges in communication between waiting happen na the Lancaster A&B. The auditor writes the hotel for a state the receipt number and for let the hotel confirm whether now then give the receipt, and this now the reply. It say kindly note that the attached receipt received from your side is fake and not related to our hotel Lancaster A&B, and as for the invoice, it is not paid for till now. So meaning even this invoice we then give of this total number, this $156,113 dollars, they're not even paid for a day, according to the reply from the hotel.
So you see truth in that one day from your understanding based on what you just said. The thing say what in that the hotel management sent back to the Auditor General will be the truth, because if you read that day again, you go see some loopholes them.
Interestingly, if this then are exhibits the way they present to the tribunal, it was the tribunal's responsibility for make sure say they get onto the hotel land back, for get within the hotel lesson.
The audit report 2021 audit so many institutions we don't make mention of now the office of the president when a state house. You think say now as a result of this particular issue bring all of this will make them say the Auditor General and the deputy not behave professionally as they're supposed to behave as auditors then?
Not to think as they think. Now, based on the allegations, the way they make against them, it clearly states a third-party confirmation carried out without consent of the client. And then one of the allegations, they're not to assumption. Now, based on the allegations, them with the table before them, and also you find out, say, even in the case of FCC, they say conflict of interest as okay, yeah, they say yes, failure to carry out Auditor General's duty to audit. Then in the case of return city council,
because I want tell you say the issue it's not only about the receipt here and the misconduct. The failure of the audit service to audit the Freetown City Council, a reference inside the paragraph 248 to 257, where now the tribunal report we should see the Freetown City Council during the term where the Auditor General been there now of it. He failed for conduct proper audit exercise on FCC for the financial year of 2020.
Now, if they say failure to audit service to audit FCC for 2020, meaning the audit reports not for don't reflect anything we indicate say FCC was audited. Now, if you go to 2020 audit report, you turn to page 485 and page 493. It clearly stated they say the audit FCC and they give an unqualified opinion on FCC. Even when you see table 4.3, Council's opinion 2020, it did it very clearly, you see. So if you say then fail for audit FCC and the audit report reflects, say the audit FCC and opinion, qualified opinion did it means say it's not true. And we only not look for 2020. We as members of parliament go to 2019, 2021, 2019, 2018, 20, and all of them reports then they clearly say they audit FCC. They are all in the audit report.
Right.
So there has not been any circumstance where they no audit FCC.
Honorable, we covered only the first, and then we go over to Studio 2 and get them break here.
Emo,
Yes, darling.
you say you no get money this evening, but I take notice say you come with boku provision them. Make it no be say na trust you don't go trust them provision ya.
You don't wonder you say me trust? When you they talk about the magician and banking business na the country, Zenith Bank they number 1. You see them cardia na me hand, then call them Visa and MasterCard. I can use them cardia, take money na any Zenith Bank branch na the country, any side, anytime, and any hour. I can use them cardia, do payments na supermarket, hotel, restaurant, pharmacy, or any shop where get POS machine. You can use them cardia do online payment for goods where you want pay for online. Any banking transaction where you do with Zenith Bank, you must get bank alert for inform you the client about your account transaction, or can even send notification via email or mobile SMS for you where can do deposit or cash withdrawal. For more, just go to Zenith Bank their office na 18 and 20 Golden Street, Lumley, Kleintown, and Wellington, Freetown, or them branch them na Lunge Airport, Bo, McKinney, and Kenema, or can call 076 418 482 and 088 044 238. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
TB, Union Trust Bank, the game changer don't come. As we the lead, others they follow. And just with your mobile phone, you go transfer and receive money with ease, speed, and safety. UTB don't make it possible for collect money na ATM machine without the ATM card. Now that's we call cardless ATM. You, the UTB customer, go send money to anybody and deposit and collect the money na any UTB ATM panel without any ATM card. All it can do now for just enter the reference code and collect the money. The UTB copper in safe day. With this UTB copper, any UTB customer can transfer copper with a mobile phone to anybody up to 5 million loans. And with the reference code, the person can go to any UTB branch and collect the copper. Union Trust Bank, we there for you.
Welcome back to the program. Good morning. Salary comes to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM right now, broadcasting house in New England. The program they continue now with the go say the chairperson for the Law Reform Commission, Yada Williams, said the review of the Police Act number 7 of 1964 and for empower the police and more different things them able for make level for the different crime them where they happen at the country. Well, for more on this, make we join Fenella Editonten.
The Police Act number 7 of 1964. Now the law this, where don't they guide the police then work? For make, they're not only able for protect life and property, but able maintain peace and give security in the country. But this law, after some time, people can begin fair not say, from outside the country don't come out to now. Till then day, when they match to the rule of law principle, where the country is mapped for. Now, for sake of this, make the Law Reform Commission Wednesday, October 30 this year. Don't begin one validation meeting for car with people them we know about the law and can see how far they don't go with their work and what the other people and think. But the Police Act number 7 of 1964, where it talk on behalf of the commission, the chairperson for the law reform, Yada Williams, explained why we need for review some of the old law them Wait till now, salon they use.
Well, we done the review the 1964 Police Act. Just the sound of it, 1964, tells you it's a very, very old legislation, 60 years old, from immediately after independence. Now we get and we consider outdated, so we decide for do a review. Crimes that will not be ever in existence and don't come into being now.
The chairman for the Law Reform Commission, Yada Williams, be make am clear say, for review the Police Act, no mean say they plan for take power from the police, but the validation now for help support the police then work.
This legislation, as I say, it's a 60-year-old document. Same way then passed that law, the techniques that we police they use in the investigation, detection of crime, prosecution, arrest, waiting they prevail right now, not be dead anything, and they respect for human rights was not key on anybody's agenda. You want to make the police more responsible. You want to give more protection even to police officers. You want to empower them to be able with all the techniques, modern techniques for do their work. I mean, another significant thing is even the major offenses that we're doing now, not be dead and day, internet not been there, cyber not been there, money laundering, there was nothing like that. So the police not been get the techniques then, and no longer being provided within techniques and therefore deal with them sophisticated crime than they.
During this validation meeting, one member na the subcommittee, Idris Akabo Esquire, been say the subcommittee they work now for listening to people, but waiting them think and be present the report on behalf of the committee, but waiting they don't fail not so far.
There is provision for the establishment of the police force. The Constitution provides that there shall be a police force for Sierra Leone. So we felt that it is not necessary again to establish it in an act of parliament. So we just decided that we will just state that there shall continue to be in existence the Sierra Leone police force. And then the Constitution specifically prohibits the raising of any police force without going through parliament. Okay? And then we felt that we can also put it in the new legislation.
After all this, member them be grieved for this report, where the subcommittee be present and then be adopt them. We mean say, then don't go to the next phase. So to that same day, for the Society for Radio Democracy, Mina Fenela Edith Stunting, the report.
The program they listen to now. Good morning, salut. They come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy, 98.1 FM. We'll now go for we other headline story inside March 2022 and October 2023. Abdul Salim Mansari, the former head of operation at EcoBank Salo Limited, been put tax couple with the National Revenue Authority for gets to bank account of Magnus Vincent and Talu Jallo, when over 7 million new loans. With this, according to the Director of Public Education and Outreach, now the Anti-Corruption Commission, Patrick Sandy, ACC don't indict EcoBank Limited and then 3 people here because then divert NIA couple go inside other person account. Patrick Sandy talk more to reporter Kaifa to content inside this interview.
The investigations conclude and then we don't indict. We don't file an indictment at the court of the High Court of Sierra Leone. Okay. Basically, therefore, do with Abdul Salim Mansari, former head of retail operations at EcoBank, and also the bank itself. We in a number 7 Lightfoot Boston Street, and also Talu Jallo, we're now resident of 18 Alpha Terrace, Calabar Town, and Magnus Samuel Valentine Cole of 12 Louis Street, Kenema. So the total number of counts of corruption charges and the other related offenses now 147.
So cancel the charges there we on arguing on getting 47. So now let's look at what are some of the different crime there where them people are so commit.
Firstly, we talk about misappropriation of public revenue. That is an offense under the Anti-Corruption Act of 2008. We also charge them for unlawfully acquiring public property. Then also we charge them for conspiracy for commit corruption offense. They also charge them for providing misleading information to the ACC. Then also we charge them for transferring property with the aim of disguising its illicit nature. Of course, alongside with the Anti-Money Laundering and Combating of Terrorism and Financing of Weapons of Mass Destruction Act. Okay. Because as a commission, we have the mandate under that law for charge anybody or institution. That another one way referring to the bank itself, we therefore do with failure to report suspicious transactions. Okay. Then also another one we talk about failure to conduct due diligence with respect to a customer's transactions.
Okay, so as you get this one, I don't indict them people there. So it's in some of the role there where them people are so play pan this over 17 billion.
Well, the other individuals, Talu and Magnus, these were the people where into the accounts this money have to go. We meant for NRA. So these institutions are also named like the hotels, the Sika Motors, the MPSL, Limited, the Connex, where they pay to NRA, the taxes we due. Their money have to go to NRA in actual fact. And there's every indication when they are making the payment, the indicator say it should be paid to NRA. This fellow, Salim, who now was at the bank, head of retail operations, now he now been there, work with these other people, that is Salu and Magnus, whereby he will give instructions to the bank when the bank are making the payment as to where. That is the other banks on whose checks they have made the payment for NRA. We don't count to EcoBank. That is, checks could not be scanned. And so the instruction now that therefore pay this money into X account with this relevant B band. And so that actually was provided by this Salim. And going to the B band, in actual fact, it was not going to NRA, but rather going to Talu and Magnus. So you see how they play the various roles. And this Magnus and the Talu now withdraw the money, of course, which they deemed to be theirs, but it is not actually theirs, and then do whatever with it. So they do them for a consistent period of time. The bank itself, which is the Eco Bank, is where these gentlemen had their accounts.
So now make una indict.
Yes, because the bank, as I say, failed for port, then suspicious transactions. So that is the reason. And they also fail for due diligence with respect to the customer's transaction. And they fail for report this to the FIA, the Financial Intelligence Agency. So that is the reason. And as such, they also contributed or are held accountable for the misappropriation of the public revenue in the value we had mentioned.
Okay, so how sufficient evidence in case for prosecute this matter?
No, not in case we are prosecuting the matter.
Okay.
But the fact of the matter is, my sister, we are very much convinced. We are very much satisfied. We are very much convenient and comfortable in a very safe position for say we are going to gain conviction on this because we did our work thoroughly and we did it comprehensively.
Okay. So on our commission and in relationship with certain people in our government, make plenty people they think say and the fight against corruption very selective.
I disagree with that. And you see, I just know why people they think that way. The commissioner is a human being, just as myself. I have to interact. But when it comes to the job you do, you have to draw the line. So his interaction with people, his engagement with people, I don't feel say get anything for do with his job. He has been acting professionally. He will continue to do so. And anybody else, he don't get a responsibility. Respect that responsibility. But people just want to forget certain things for play with. For say, oh, commissioner, you see him here, you see him. In fact, job makes his interaction very limited. Say for those who go feel say they in governance, they therefore interact with. And certainly you do. But when it comes to in job, they exercise in job independently and without fear and favor.
You've been listening to Patrick Sandy, the Director of Public Education and Outreach, the Anti-Corruption Commission. You've been the talk, but the indictment with ACC, the indict Eco Bank, and 3 other people, and because then divert over 17 million new loans when a NIA couple go inside other person account. Well, we'll just take break. When we come back, we continue with the studio guest when Honorable Abdul Kagbo, when the leader of the opposition at Parliament.
Any hour where you sleep and wake, you dey ask yourself, wetin GT Bank get for we again? Well, GT Bank glad for tell you say, anybody can do MoneyGram and Ria Money service na any GT Bank branch near you and receive gift we go make you at gladdy. It not mean say pass you be GT Bank customer. It like you not to customer na the bank. Just back a go na any GT Bank branch near you and do you real money or MoneyGram service and receive fine gift from GT Bank. GT Bank, it go better. You bank with me.
Salon Commercial Bank don't come with new banking products them for make life easy. With Million Online Bank and Million Mobile app, you can able for use Salon Link money transfer for send money to anybody. It let you not get bank account. Transfer or receive money now the same bank or any other bank. Transfer money to person or office. It let you not get the account number. Buy Ed Salite, pay other bill them, and now get advanced salary. You don't need for worry again, but almost money then you earn. Because you can able for pay for things the way you buy in a supermarket and other shop them with the quick response code payment. That pardon done for the boss man them. With Beyond Online Direct, you can upload salary, pay all your supplier them, sell forex to Salon Commercial Bank, and watch your account anytime. If you need the app, download them from Google Play Store or any Apple Store or go to Salon Commercial Bank website www.slcb.com. Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, delivering God.
Okay, welcome back to the program. Good morning, shall we continue the discussion? We can't again Honorable Abdul Kaibo. We don't talk about so many things that must to wouldn't be up when we make the Auditor General and the Deputy being for be suspended and tribunal being for set up for look inside the issues. Let me go back. We talk about receipts way. I mean, we command them now office of the president be over to the Auditor General. Them way you say, I mean, to a certain extent, a fake receipt, and other people say so don't believe in what you see. So again. Apart from that one, the other people believe say similar thing like this be happen in other countries. Them that one they don't approve.
Well, yeah, according to the tribunal and the evidences the way they present to them, now that one, the receipt for Ocean Bay Hotel and Resort na the Gambia, now for $20,000. Then we get the number 21 Net Litin Hotel in South Africa for $50,000. Then we get the Zaya Nurai Island in the United Arab Emirates for $40,000. Then we get the Lancaster Eden Hotel in Lebanon for $156,113.
Other people, their hotel there, their receipts there, then place there. Now place them where on an investigation say actually their official there. They actually go and stay at the hotel there.
Well, interestingly, the responses of the hotel them as provided by the exhibit are different. Like for example, I just read the response here of the Lancaster Eden Hotel in Lebanon. But for example, the Net Litin Hotel now South Africa say they no one they go there, and the receipts where they show them so not to the hotel receipts. In fact, then go further for send a sample of the hotel in real receipts. You see, so we seize this opportunity. Say no, this is not the best of opportunity for let we inform the president or advise the president for make sure say anybody we present their receipts then they on behalf of the office they reprimand them because they carry distribute to the highest office not the country. You know, not to the one that we reach out to the hotel and consult with the hotel, then forbid the issue. Now the one that we present the receipts them, we at least they use the name of the highest office of the land. You know, in fact, clear I say not to the president present the receipts. You know, if you watch this receipt, waiting the day, now the chief of protocol. Not the guest name, but one of them is it there.
We don't have any policy at that time because now 2021 we talk so.
No, I don't remember.
So what do you been think say for don't be the position of His Excellency?
His Excellency for don't make sure say, you know, some heads the role because he's carrying the title for the highest office. And Sierra Leone, if we the boast of MCC, we the boast of fighting against corruption, there should be no exception. Everybody will do corrupt practices, especially when you can go the name of the highest office into disrepute. You not for go free for that.
It don't too late now for His Excellency for come back and and do that in the way they talk so.
No, I don't feel say it don't late. Now that make we as opposition MPs, we not even want law we reach the stage for votes, no votes. We want let it use in good office for make sure say it reprimand the one that we present the receipt there to the auditors there.
You see this possible in a situation where they don't set up a tribunal, long come don't vindicate per se. Technically, then people and they say the receipts will then give authentic and put blame on the Auditor General. Them say that them do professional work. Technically, the people we present their receipts here so don't be vindicated because the blame now don't go to the Auditor General themselves and do misconduct and do unprofessional work. You think that one is possible?
Well, the unprofessional work where they say they do, they not indict. They say then present the LIPA Office of President. Then give receipts.
That one not come out on the tribunal.
No. Then give receipts we not to Office of President Gide. Then they not come out. And they not even pay attention to the authenticity of the receipts them. Always in them pay attention, contacting the third party without authorization of the auditee, which is not even procedural. You see? So the major on the minor and minor on the major. We want now make sure say we clean the image of the country. And one we will clean the image of the country now for ensure say we country's name or the highest office not involved in anything we get for do it, anything we not forge it.
With now we the kind way how the situation don't do. Obviously it don't reach na parliament.
Yes, sir.
It don't reach na parliament. So a civil society don't call say make parliament not even vote on them or debate them. How possible can it be?
Well, again, we don't go ahead. And I believe say the president go listen. We advise Ogi as opposition. That let them reconsider the recommendations made by the tribunal for the sake of accountability and transparency. If you watch most of the one that way they indict in the COI now because of allegations made in the audit report. So the audit report has been used by previous and successive government. You see, so let we know, make sure say the whistleblowers them then become an issue. To anybody we see any of similar acts any side, they keep quiet instead of it talking.
So that will also affect the country. If it reach to time for vote with una number, una no go shock.
No, we're not the fear for that day. We not the fear for that day. As opposition, we speak the minds of we MPs them.
Regardless.
Before ever this position paper come out, we get a consultation among ourselves. And there was that unanimity. Say, Lord, we go ahead. What we don't want? We don't want the embarrassment for let documents go na parliament, then the entire parliament not able to pass the MPs then vote against that. Be saying that because MPs
you think the opposition, the government, MP then we go on a favor, we una don't lobby to, una don't explain this in our position, we buy this idea.
One thing we clear, this is not about MP, no MP. This is not about political party, no political party. This is about the sanity.
But na politics we una don't over time.
At the camp, this is about Sierra Leone. They politicize something we get for do with the future of your country. And this precedent, if we set them, all other auditors were afraid for do their own job. This is not about party. Me, I'm strongly convinced that there are members of SLPP, MPs, with then kind of information that we then get.
Okay.
We no go support.
In your words, at the start of the interview, you ask the question, why now? We say we'll be able to the first reach now. We go first way.
We not reach you. And say this first to get for reach.
So the first not reaching our parliament now. Logo to the setup of parliament. We get 54 members of parliament currently.
Yes.
Now the well of parliament so far. The SLPP gets 81 and same way so gets ruling. Parliament chief members of parliament. And for make a decision like this go pass, I think the whosoever they go for the ayes and the nays supposed to get 96 votes or so. It clear say normally if una vote by party, nobody no go forget that one day. But if una vote 2 times by party, definitely not go for a simple majority. Una see una fair for reach any side.
No.
We don't know, say we
Well,
go for simple majority.
interestingly, this different from the elections of the speaker.
Yes, similar to
the elections of the speaker. Now they you vote 3 terms for 2/3. If you not get them, you go simple majority. But in the case of the removal of the Auditor General, which is equivalent to the removal of a sitting judge, una just the vote 1 term. Now 1 term una the vote when a 2/3 majority. If una not able to achieve the 2/3 majority for remove them, then for reinstate them.
So the
back.
point here now, what's the level of engagement we don't they get to subordinate them so far in Parliament or colleague members of Parliament from the bench, because we don't see situation who say when they going to vote members of Parliament until 54 going to so for that particular end of the way if we see 54 go vote in that favor and will the result come out this year and say that number to go drastically.
No, basically, like I say, we position statements now, not all the position statements of the leader of the opposition only. Now, this position statement of the
full
caucus,
control of all members of Parliament,
of the caucus,
including Mohamed Bangura,
of the basically,
and Honorable Thompson.
Even if Honorable Mohamed Bangura, and Honorable Thompson no vote in favor of the removal, they still need 2 other MPs from the opposition.
Chief member of Parliament.
No, even if they get all the paramount chief, then get Mohamed Bangura, then get Thompson, they still need 2 also. That's if they decide for vote on party lines. But me sure say this voting is not get for be on party lines. They get for be on the nation, the essence of transparency and accountability. Nasalo.
Honorable, you know why when you talk this concern the concern that many a times una kind of politics where they play, people believe say when they want for pass something, they don't be their instance don't they where people are alleged say then they give member of Parliament, including those in the opposition, then give them something and then buy them, then vote or they wish. That if that scenario they happen, then get them 2 MP, then they will use supposing or sure, and you get another 2 will go out. You go feel betrayed as leader.
Well, me still feel say me MPs then they intact. They consult with them, I don't engage them. In fact, I don't hold various sessions with them for getting updates on this very issue. Especially our station, the deputies them, Honorable Aaron Aruna Koroma, Honorable Daniel Brahma Koroma, for ensure say they follow the tribunal. So on daily regularly, then they give updates to all members of Parliament, on waiting to happen.
You think that this for left footing within
then the
you
issue,
and you MP then, rather than lobby with even the paramount chief them.
We did do am. We don't do with bits and pieces. That is why I'm confident that no, the 2/3 no go emanate for remove them.
Let me say comment.
But again,
for the edification of our listeners, if that one day happen are going to vote, they're not going to forget the 2/3 majority so far. What will be
then they reinstate them.
And they reinstate them.
Yes, now Parliament no more get right for pull them. We make them they protect them that kind of way. Now for ensure say nobody they not be subjected to nobody. For ensure say nobody not control them. For ensure say nobody not remote them. Now Parliament and even Parliament it get for take 2/3 majority of members of Parliament. Then they now for create the independence of the audit institution.
If you reinstating them people and they also you think say them people and they really want for work again at this kind of environment.
Well, I don't know their minds, but if I were them, if Parliament votes say no, on enough for commodity against state now, meaning say the people that already repose confidence in them, the need for to continue their service, because when you do work, not all man go appreciate you. Waiting you do not all man go like but if you get a majority way don't say no, then people that they not deserve for go, let them come. The need for to continue their service to this nation. That shows that the nation appreciates the work that they do. Because this is the first time you're having so many press releases, both in and outside the country. That speaks volume. Me, I'm a member of the opposition, And during the opposition, there were a lot of damning reports we come out against the opposition. Whereby then the opposition been there power. Whereby then and the ruling government we been the opposition, been they use against the opposition. But there was no uncertain time where they say no law pull them, no law will remove them, no law will do this. No. Me believe just say accountability for even help the government. Government they at a point where money business now it's kind of for government. We see our government the constraints for even run the country. We see the blackouts the way they did. We see hospital and they read the audit report. Hospital and they will generate or they not even did this. Recently now one of the hospitals very close to me. Me friend in Peking sick. Na net then care going for use oxygen para. Then say na info go buy the fuel for let them light the generator at the hospital. Because he not get that money, the picking die. You see? So this is about we country. Them money they are where the audit. In fact, President for embrace audit service alone. Because waiting and they do now for the betterment of a nation, for make sure say salon go before, for make sure say we able to tackle, then small thing that we other country they don't pass long time. For make sure say we able to tackle it. So now for the good. So if we parliament go collude with anybody for say no law we pull them, it means we self not like this country.
Okay, continue for the program. We'll go straight so we can take work about. We'll come back, we'll continue the discussion and read some text message. Then we'll can the program.
Another morning again. I said, coffee the man. I said, coffee the I said, fambu. I said, I start with parable, bo. I say, parable. If we see, I say this, la pucha like how me 70-year-old man, and he wrap up for me. He say, wakabot, I say, carry on with your rules. He say, if you are a thief, then they get out and they clear the ocean. I don't see them. I am video. Look them. I say, don't the people them come. Then gotcha you are a thief. In fact, the one that was the thief, so man come back in English lab. Just let them tell you go. I say, 970-year-old man asked me, say, what about it? Say, this riddle, I say, you go able to put them. I think, say, not able. I say, 70-year-old man, say, this is clearly explained by the auditor them. I say, then get some guy that were not criminals. I say, but this thing, people then they put on like say, now go, not to go. Now the criminals them, now then go begin tell go say, but this them people that they no respect you. You know say this, but the criminals they would spend the couple, but not to president they pay couple. Not to presidents the area. I say, another one than another and yamping mine. I say, but this. I want to see how we go in this story. I want to see. I say, I know they talk nothing now. I don't wait for them. Member of Parliament. I say, I say, if your man no respect himself, but this time, I say, who the train who no wait for? I say, yeah, who the trade ya? I say, oh, share my shadow. I say, you do over there. I say, now make me. I know they join politics. I don't want politics. I I say I've been going with me a long time. In fact, when me grandpa 70-year-old man be one go, I say I'm mashing to I say, now for the tomorrow. But in chef, it check. Now is she mine. Now is she baba. They're not a very big man for command in mine. That's okay. You go know. I say famble lot of fish again. I don't sabi one all my dear uncle share me the my dear to. I say things are happening my. I say that my daddy uncle share me the my dear with. Bio. Chef na chalaban and jagabana yo way. I say politics. I just for ma'am. I don't want to make that boy cutting dread. Me na the honorable Akabot.
Welcome back to the program. Good morning, Salon and from Wakabot. We take some of the text message then I don't send on the program. I'm going to our Facebook page and take this first comment from Kamara Umar S. where they say we call on all APC member of Parliament to vote in favor of removing the Auditor General and our deputy.
Now, this one they say we are missing the actual issue. Did the office of the president give the auditors a fake or forged receipt? If yes, who committed the misconduct? This is what H himself should be worried about as someone who is fighting corruption, and this incident happened in the H's office.
This other person from our Facebook comment section, they say this case name na the real witch until the witch people them because they do their job na the previous report them, then same people have also been do the same.
Right, to continue for look at more messages inside the program. This Radio Democracy, APC, themselves na bats of the same feather. For everything na politics, even development, themselves na politics. There we no say other issue than they, but this one, why make APC the supporter? Still na politics they play.
This other person from Facebook again, they say this government continue to push bad policies that only favor them and not the citizen, but time go fit clock.
We'll go again now with 077-981-981 from Aruna Kamara now Wellington. It's a Radio Democracy. I'm grateful to hear the voice of our opposition leader in Parliament. My concern is that the former Auditor General working for the audit service are not for the ICASL, and therefore she must work within the surrounding of the Audit Service Act. Secondly, I want to ask the question, is Audit Service alone the only office or institution available to work in this country? Sir, I want to tell you that the government of Sierra Leone work within the confines of the rule of law. I want to ask the question to you, is ICASL above the tribunal or the Ministry of Justice? Honorable Kagbo, be mindful that all what you are saying is you are not in the tribunal and therefore be mindful of the words.
This other person from the Facebook side again, they say from Yvonne Akisha to Lara Taylor Pierce, this crap on opposition and critical people in Sierra Leone is worrisome.
Honorable Kagbo, APC should oppose reasonably and not the other way around. The most qualified body to handle Lara Taylor Pierce's case is the tribunal, and they have done so from King Solo.
This other person, they say, Honorable, you get confidence on you members of Parliament where you all doing at the same end, but the kind of people they collect, you think say they all go voting on our favor?
Okay, from we get 076-400-003. This one they say, Honorable Abdul Kagbo, the APC members of Parliament, themselves they collect, so not be too sure. Finally, the one who I go read for now, they say matter for use this for sack some workman in an office and set example from J Blood.
Honorable, I think that
Honorable, you don't get lot of messages. where you go just look at few and respond to them?
Yes, at the begin with the last one, J Blood, we say, the president need for sack some people, where this thing happen. So I support them fully, that some internal shake-up for ensure say no, the president is not happy that people present then can receipt there to the auditor general. Then somebody say if I get confidence and the MPs then they take money. No, as far as this parliament is concerned, and as far as voting concerned, in order to me knowledge, it say any opposition member of parliament they take money for votes because we have always voted together, except for Honorable Mohamed Bangwa and Honorable Thompson. But the 52 members of parliament have always voted together in all circumstances, not excluding the elections of the speaker. We all voted together. So I trust say we are still together because this is about our country. Government they come, government they go. But the country remain. If Salon go before now for we all, as shown as just an illustrative example of possibly die because of inability for buy fuel for generator. And then money then there, if we put them together, it help for push the country go before. Nobody no go want to be in a country they fail, because this country, I can always say, not belong to SLPP. This country not belong to APC. SLPP come, they go, APC come, they go, the country remains. The obligation we get not to the people of this country, not to any political party. So even if you not SLPP member of parliament, then accountability and transparency na you concern, Sierra Leone na you concern, go vote for them.
Okay, Honorable. 2 months ago, before I think at the last sitting of Parliament, before I go on recess, they table this particular report. Today, Parliament they open. How soon we will see the debate start on this particular report?
Well, the business committee, where me a part of, therefore determine when they come up na the other paper.
Okay.
Honorable, you talk about you don't meet with people and all. Waiting at the response, waiting at the feedback we don't get. How positive it be not only from your own end, but the other end where you not get control of?
Well, personally, people and they express, fears, especially on the attempt for tarnish the image of the office of the president. And basically people are waiting at the other side. So they say, no, this night wake up call for let them clean the image of the office of the president in as much as not the highest office in the land. If anybody attempts for do anything way not productive or anything way go smear the image of the office, the president for take action against that person. So this now common thing we media from members of parliament, even from the other side, but we get few way, go say, no, this now party, we need for cover, we need for follow, we need for this, then they not go down any side.
And we still get that 77 1K or L where they say members of parliament for vote in line with the party. So this, think in another issue where some of the laws themselves can affect and bugging members of parliament and decision from interest to the public interest and political party interest.
Yes, we don't get issue with 77 1K, but when you look the history of 77 1K, read the book What Life Has Taught Me, done by Sheikh Stephen, a writer. Way I read that book, there are no way make straight them put 77 1K. In the days of the hold, where then they come with things them na parliament, now money then they carry it. And where then carry money, now pay then they pay you for vote. So members of parliament not being committed to waiting at the party decision. They mean they vote no more for money. So people mean they go na parliament for go make money. You understand? Say where then carry this dog go vote, where then carry this dog go vote once they give away money. So then they mean they unbog the country and they make, government they get away with so many things there. So the introduction of the 77 1K now for prevent members of parliament not for vote against the wish and advice of their own political party. Let them not vote in favor of money. Let them not vote in favor because some man, say we go parliament now, they go again. So anything we can have money. So now that make them introduce them. So again, you analyze them, it's difficult, You pull and gist no back, the same thing will copy. But like I say, 77-1K, they restrict members of parliament them. They restrict them.
Well, now, so this edition of the program, Good Morning Salongo left for today. Plenty thank you to the guest, Abdul Kagbo, Honorable Abdul Kagbo, beg your pardon, and in now the leader of opposition party in parliament. Today, the program, they talk about them position on the tribunal report, so they don't put together. And same way, so plenty thank you to the production team, Michael Sambola, who is a presenter in the program, Mange Mansari, and Usman Kamara for put the program together. Plenty thank you to you, Fatimata Samura Jaffaman service we make fun with for Civil Life on Facebook page. And tell you, DJ Sugar Ken, thank you for your technical support. To meet again, we present this program. Can't you to the name Nacheng Jalo.
And me na Michael Sambola. So till next time, bye bye.